are live. NBA rundown time. RunPureSports.com. My guy Tyler Hicks with me, and of course, it's Monday, so we have the greatness that is JC Zargo joining us. JC, quite the weekend in the NBA, and I know you're doing double duty because you're betting this hockey too. What were your thoughts on the NBA playoffs this weekend?
Man, I was talking to Tyler about it pre-show while you were doing, I don't know, whatever it is when you're over there in the shadows.
Yeah.
Oh, was that? Well, I guess dead bodies are heavy, so it makes sense you'd build some muscle.
1 minute in, huh? Wow.
Oh, yeah. It was. I mean, what are we, like 15 seconds in? It was too easy. No, man, it's been extremely profitable. I mean, we hit all 3+ money plays in the NHL last night. I just told Tyler, man, like, I think I've hit 8 NBA games in a row, but they've all been favorites. Like, it's just straight chalk. Not only are the favorites winning, they're covering. And so it's been very easy to make money in the association these days.
I mean, I almost feel like when we're doing this, and I said this on the Wagering World when we recorded earlier this morning, that home court should be worth 7 points in the NBA playoffs, right? It's about 2.5 on our model during the regular season. But boy, it seems to matter so much, especially for these role players. And the man that took center stage last night, right? Landry Shamet. Tyler, what did you think of that Suns Nuggets game?
Yeah, I mean, before the game, when he went to the janitor's closet to get the mop to clean the floors, he must have found his jump shot because
wait, what are you talking about?
Landry Shamet finding his jump shot in the janitor's closet yesterday before the game, before he had to clean the floors.
Did he really do that, or are you just making this up?
It's a joke spread. Come on.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I mean, seriously, he thinks, just right over his head, like old man.
I mean, weird stuff happens in the NBA.
Still half asleep. I guess the seventh guy on the bench has to clean the floors now. They don't have people paid to do that. So my joke was kind of.
I mean, their owner's acting like an enforcer.
My joke was kind of ruined, JC, by spread thinking it was an actual true statement. So other than that, Jokic put up.
You guys are each taking a shot into me.
He's cutting me off a little bit too much. We're gonna hit that mute button. So yeah, Denver was able to pick up they lost. The Jokic was able to put up 50 points. Murray couldn't hit a 3 to save his life, and Booker and KD, would they put up 72 combined? But it was the role players around them in the end that were able to hit their shots. Shamet hit his shots. Ayton still looks like a ghost out there. But if you're going to get them guys to pour in their threes, and then at the end of the game, they're double teaming Booker and leaving KD wide open. So I didn't get that at all. Denver's got to make some adjustments. Jokic is screaming at the guys on the bench, but I think they'll be fine once they return home.
Yeah, for sure. What's your outlook on the series, man? I mean, with both Phoenix and Denver winning their games at home, what do you think the next 3 games look like?
I still think Denver wins the series. Like, I was big on the Suns before the postseason started. Watching them play the Clippers kind of worried me, the bench woes. And then against Denver, it's like, yeah, you stole the 2 games at home, but it took, 86 and 72 combined points out of your stars. They played 40-plus minutes. Like, these minutes are going to catch up to these guys eventually. I think it's going to be in this series and not the next one. So I think Denver eventually squeaks this out.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think it just comes down to a game 7, where then it's just a coin flip. Whoever has the hot hand. At that point, I don't know how much playing in Denver will give them an advantage. But then you got to figure they're just going to roll through. Whoever wins the series is going to roll through the conference finals.
Whoever wins the Suns or the Nuggets series rolls?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the Lakers come out and they win that. I think they're the team in the finals.
That's true, but you've been on them since the beginning, so that's fair.
I gotta stick to my guns. All right, spread. We'll let you come out of mute, and we'll let you go through your breakdown with no interruptions whatsoever. Go ahead, buddy.
I said at 2-0, we're not doing this again. We're not writing off a team because they lost 2 road games.
Sure. Yeah.
Once again, I was right. The Suns are now 2-2. This is a fantastic series. I can't wait to see what happens. What really surprised me, though, is your guys' opposite takes on what would happen in the next round, and a little disappointed that my guy Tyler's already written in the Evil Empire as the winner of this series. Tyler, this series isn't over yet either. And we'll get into that.
I'm not saying it is spread, but I stick to my guns. I stick to my picks. I don't raffle through my teams like I'm looking through a poster at the store to put on my wall like some people on here.
I mean, if you got on Tinder and you got one match, would you just stop using the app?
Depends on how good she looks. You never know.
That's a good answer. All right. Anything else from this weekend, JC? I'll tell you what. We'll get into a little more. We'll talk a little bit more about yesterday's other game.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, I mean, are you ready? Bro, you better stretch for this one. How bad is the coaching in Boston?
I mean, it's terrible. I mean, the players, you know what's the best part about it, Spread, is the Marcus Smart coming out and saying, yeah, our offense is pretty much a bunch of nothing. Like, we just go out there and play. So it's like, even the players are backing up what I said was the problem all along. I mean, Philly should have lost that game yesterday. They let Philly steal that game. And in the end, I think Boston still gets out of that series. But it would not surprise me if we're sitting here a week from now and it's like, wow, Philly was able to steal one in Boston. They came back home and they won the series. So it wouldn't surprise me. That series is still up in the air. Whoever wins, it's coming out of the East. So if you think Philly has a live shot, just bet them to win the East now because you're not going to get a better price than right now.
Yeah.
And I want to throw this out there for everyone who says, I could coach that team to a victory, right? Because obviously people can't just show up and coach teams to victory. It takes a little bit of skill. JC, your thought on the Celtics and the 76ers yesterday?
Yeah, that was brutal. I mean, when you're getting out coached by Doc Rivers, that's a bad sign.
First of all, stop the Doc Rivers slander.
Look, man, Doc has coached my two favorite teams. You know, he gave the Celtics.
Oh, see, not the only one who has more than one favorite team.
He's going to be the coach of one of your favorite teams too, Spread, if he doesn't get this job done this year.
That's very true. I'm not just going to ignore Spread's comment. I mean, he brought, Boston early championship in the last 50 years. So, there's some respect that you put on his name, but I mean, it's just a trend.
Wait, what'd you say?
He brought Boston the only championship they've had in the last 50 years.
You know that Boston won hella titles in the 80s, right?
And how long ago were the 80s, Spread?
40 years ago.
All right, 40 years.
He said like 50 years, so I'll back our guy up here.
Of course, you guys love teaming up on me. This is a handicap match every single time I go against you guys.
Horrible. Okay, the Celtics only championship in the last 40 years. That's bad. So some respect, absolutely. I mean, isn't he one of 7 coaches in the league right now with a ring?
A couple of them just got fired.
Yeah, I'll say a couple of guys are sitting on the sidelines with rings. Vogel, Budenholzer.
Yeah.
So it's really just Pop, Kerr, Doc,
Lou,
and Spoelstra.
Yeah.
We forget. I know the chat will help us out if I forgot anyone. So yeah, I mean, again, part of an elite group, no doubt, but still, it's just this man just can't get it done in the playoffs, so it's just a bad look for Boston. However, I don't think Celtics fans should be worried. 2-2, if it goes to a game 7, I mean, I'll put the bankroll on Boston in a game 7. I just don't trust Doc Rivers and the 76ers in that kind of situation. 76ers need to win the next 2 if they want to win this series.
All right. Interesting.
Marquis a Clippers fan?
Yeah.
Marquis, I had no idea we had so much in common. Huh. I have that logo, Marquis' logo, tattooed on my arm.
Let me see.
He does have it. It's right there.
Hold on. How do we full screen this? Wow, that's fantastic. JC, you come with something new every single day. We're talking about mascots. You've been a mascot before. We're talking about the Clippers. You work for the organization.
Now he's got a guy in the chat tattooed on him. Our guy Joey works in the chat too, bringing all the baseball winners. So definitely get those plays in off the spreadsheet.
Marquis, is that not the Born Sinners crown? Must be something else if he's saying so close.
All right, interesting. Yeah, I have no idea where that's from, but I'm glad that you guys have that in common.
Can we all agree that Jaylen Brown's been the better player than Tatum too here in the last month and a half?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm willing to.
I am.
I guess we're going overall, sure. Tatum's just had a few stellar games, but yeah, if you want to go overall, I think that's a fair statement.
Yeah,
all right, anything? Go ahead.
I was just looking on FanDuel. They have the Eastern Conference Finals MVP and the Western Conference Finals MVP odds up. Mind you, these awards are stupid. They shouldn't be a thing. But Boston has two guys that could win it. And on the other side, it's probably, I mean, it all depends on how you think the series play out. I think it becomes the Lakers and the Nuggets. LeBron's not going to win that award. It's going to be AD at 6-1. And instead of going and picking the finalists for the NBA Finals and picking LA Boston and getting like 6-1, Jaylen Brown's been better than Tatum. AD probably wins that award too. You could parlay those two awards together, and if LA Boston meet in the finals, that's a 40-1 ticket you're sitting on.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, even though I hate the teams you've chosen, I can't hate that bet. Great look there, Tyler. Oh, Robert gets the victory lap this one, right? Because
Robert's been on that forever.
Yeah, you've been on the Joe Mazzulla is basically doing nothing campaign. That he's just like one of those inflatable things you just put up in front of your car dealership to get people to stop down. And Robert's been saying that Jaylen Brown is the better player. I see our guy, We the People in the chat, ready to give us some performance double winners. Let's dive into tonight as the New York Knicks plus 4.5 against the Miami Heat. Tyler, one of the few mistakes we made this weekend. Need to tout the playbook, though. NBA playbook continues to be successful, right? We had a fantastic week. What were we, 5-2 this weekend?
Yep, 5-2 this weekend, 11-4 on the month. And since December 1st, 322, 258, and 8. So up about 40 units.
RunPureSports.com. And since I know you guys all love him more than me, use that promo code Tyler15. Unless you want to stand in solidarity with the Jacked 47-year-old. Let's go. Spread 15 is the promo code then. Tyler, but one of the few mistakes we made was betting that over on the Knicks Heat. I will take the blame there because I thought the Knicks could keep it close, Tyler. And when we bet that over, that's what we bet. We bet this will be a competitive game. This will be fun to watch on a Saturday afternoon. It turns out it's a great time to take the kids to the park, to go have brunch, right? Go like Marquis said, pick up chicks in real life. I mean, who would still do that? But, right, it was a great time to do anything but watch basketball as the New York Knicks embarrassed themselves and got absolutely ran off the floor. Tyler, can we see a better performance from the New York Knicks tonight? Is Tom Thibodeau going to have these guys fighting, or is it just too much against this Miami Heat team?
This is my favorite team spread. Our guy Joey works in the chat, but I'm going to lean on the side of no spread. I'm starting to come around on this team as we did a couple years ago when they played the Hawks. I think this team sucks. Like, you look at it a little bit more. It's like Brunson's good. Randall's all right. Nobody else can shoot a lick of a basketball now. They can't score the ball to save their lives. Mitchell Robinson will be in foul trouble in the next 3 minutes.
You're ruining your friendships right now, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm ruining my friendship with Joey. But it's just like I think they need more scoring in other places outside of these main two guys. And you just look on the other side for Miami, it's like, well, you could put Butler on Brunson. That limits him a ton. He can't do much. And you put Bam on Randall, and neither of their offensive options could do much of anything. So I'm going to side with the Heat, go up here. They go up 3-1. Our guy Travis was right. I'll let him victory lap that one. They were the better team all along.
Oh, and that's tomorrow we have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. He's not until next Friday.
It's Friday.
Thank God we have a
series will be over by then. It's Friday. Like, he'll get the victory lap that one. But I'm going under here, spread. These games have been ugly. I'm not sitting here saying they're going to positively regress shooting-wise because I don't think either of these teams can really score the basketball. So I'll be right back in on the under 206. That's my play for this game.
I have 208.5 offshore.
You have 208.5. Yeah, so I'll gladly take that. I was looking on our playbook. It says 205.05. So
it opened at 205.
Okay, so they bet it up. I'll gladly bet the under then.
All right. Bad news for New York fans. Joey sending you hate mail as we speak.
And our guy Jason in the chat says Hart is a good player. He needs more uses on offense. He's a good player, but the dude went away from his offensive game when he was in New Orleans, and it's just like he never picked it back up. Like even when you see him shoot threes, they're bad. They either hit the bottom of the net or the dude's just bricking him off the rim, and he'll go 1 for 6 out there. I can't trust these other offensive options for them. RJ Barrett's been a flamethrower for spread, but again, are we trusting a guy RJ Barrett at the end of a game? I'm saying no.
I know who I'm rooting for tonight. Knicks win tonight, win game 5, and I come on Friday instead of Mangone. Let's do it, Joey. That's the best news I got.
I'm sure Mangone would take that offer too.
Oh, we're doing it. Okay, Joey. I'm definitely rooting for you tonight. Tyler, dare I say, might have a new favorite team tonight. Uh-oh.
In one thing to
what
note
else
here,
is new? Fred's got a new favorite team.
Yeah, just add them to the list.
Hey.
But another thing to note here, Tibbs went out in the interview and said everything's on the table in this game. Don't be surprised if you see some Derrick Rose minutes. Just anybody hit the floor tonight. Evan Fournier, like they're talking about in the chat. This team's got to get scoring somewhere. Evan Fournier can shoot threes. Like, you just have to get something on the floor that's going to score these guys some points. But I don't trust any of them. Give me the under.
As a great man once just said, I'm not a player. I just root a lot. So I just have a lot of favorite teams, JC. What are your thoughts here when the Heat take on the Knicks?
Yeah, man, I was really impressed with the Knicks after round 1, but they have just looked terrible.
What does it say about the Cavaliers?
For sure. Absolutely. I mean, it's just they don't have an answer for Jimmy Butler. I mean, Jimmy Butler's the difference maker. This dude just gets it done in the playoffs. I really thought this would be a better series, but I don't see things going well for the Knicks. I hate to say it. I do think Miami runs away with this. If they pick up this win here, I'll absolutely take them to win a game 5 and just close this thing out. It's bad. And I'm on you with the over on Saturday, man. I mean, on my Best Bets article, which can be found for free on puresports.com, putting out something nearly every day. A 208 in playoff basketball, that's just too juicy a number to pass up on. But no, these games have been disgusting. New York cannot keep up with the relatively slow pace that Miami plays at. Like, this isn't the Lakers or the Warriors. They're not that fast, but they still can't keep up. The scoring isn't there. I've just seen nothing out of New York that makes me think they're a smart bet tonight. So I am also on Miami, 4.5. That's an easy cover. I'll ride the under as well. I mean, at 208, just seeing how these games have gone, you got to go. It's a pretty straightforward parlay. You either take Miami in the over or grab the Knicks. I'm sorry, Miami in the under or grab the Knicks in the over. Because the only way the Knicks are winning is if they can find a way to score more than they've been doing thus far and kind of pull out like a 115, 110 kind of win.
All right. I'm pulling up these showdown slates right now there for you, Nathan. I had looked at the 2-game slate. Did you see his question about the captain spot, Tyler?
I really don't have an answer for him there, Spread. I haven't looked at pricing yet. And just
where is more the showdown for the Knicks? Oh, here it is.
Joey, man, I want to give your Knicks some love, but the only game they won, Butler didn't play. Like, it's,
2 performance doubles I like in this game. I think there were shots. Max Strauss to hit 4+ threes and they win at 4-1. The dude made 3 last game. He went 3 for 10. He was just chucking them up. He's one of those guys that has to spread the floor for Miami. If he gets hot, he could easily hit you 4 here. And if you look at Gabe Vincent's playoff log, his last 3 games before last game's dud, he put up 20+ points. There's a Gabe Vincent to score 20 and the Heat win tonight at 9-1. I kind of like that as worth a shot too. So those are 2 performance doubles I like in this one.
Joey's coming in hot, man.
Joey spreading AP tomorrow. The Knicks win.
What are you guys' thought on Julius Randle, man? I mean, he came in hot on game 2 with that 25, 12, and 8, and then just laid a dud in game 3.
We got to get our guy Joey in here now. Should we get him a link?
Send him a link right now. I'm going over this captain, Nathan. So Jason says, I know you aren't asking me, but I'll throw my 2 cents in with Butler. Okay, right. So we know that Butler's the best option, but the question is, can you afford to get there? And of course, I'm gonna rely on the experts at runpuresports.com. If you're not a member, use that promo code spread15. But as I'm looking through this value, Tyler, I think it's hard to get up to Jimmy. And in fact, when you were giving that breakdown, it made me think, because I don't want more than double digits in my captain spot. Because who do I like that's under for utility, right? Who do I like that's under? Let's even go 5K. Duncan Robinson, maybe. Obi Toppin, I don't think I want to play him. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess you can go for some Derrick Rose since you heard about that, but I mean, that's a gamble. So you can go Jimmy, Derrick Rose, but if you go Gabe Vincent, now I can afford Brunson, Randall, Bam, Barrett, right? Guys like that. So it's an interesting way to look at it. And of course, these guys will give you their expert opinion. We are the betting experts, but we love to talk about this because we do play the slates.
Spread didn't want to pick a side, so he went to become a DFS guy.
I'm up here. This comment came in at 12:16 p.m. I'm addressing the chatters in order.
Okay, now pick a side.
Yeah, now it's time to pick a side.
We're not done talking about this other stuff.
Hey, Julius Randle, though, I'm thinking over on rebounds, under on points.
I don't hate that call. I don't hate his over on threes either. The dude's got to shoot a ton of threes. He's one of the few guys that can shoot for them, so he's got to stretch the floor.
Yeah,
Jabroni Clyde, I'm about to send you a picture of my freezer with all the steak in it.
He's about to send you a picture
Julius
of his
Randle,
freezer and threaten to put you in there.
Randall, his 3-point number is 2.5, and he went 3 for 9 in game 2 and 0 for 5 in game 3. I could see that. But I mean, if you think he's hitting 3 threes, are you still okay going under what, like 24 and a half, I think?
Yeah, and in a game that I think could end like 95 to 91 or 90 to 80 something, I'm fine going under that.
23 and a half, under 23 and a half points.
I'm still fine going underneath that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a 19 and 10 stat line doesn't sound too bad for him here.
That's pretty wild. Like let's build that parlay. Over threes, over rebounds, under on points.
Tyler, here's a prop that I like.
Let's hear it.
Jalen Brunson over 5.5 assists. Brunson averaged 6.2 assists per game during the regular season. He's averaging 5.1 assists per game during the postseason, but he's gone over this 5.5 in 5 of the last 7 games. He had 5.6 assists per game over that 7-game span and had 8 assists on Saturday. What do you think?
Don't hate that play, but that was you lined that up perfectly, Spread, to take your RJ Barrett points over again, and you didn't do it.
Oh, I'm not done. You ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, I got some RJ Barrett stuff here too. I think I did.
I think those.
Maybe I did not. I don't know if I played RJ. Yeah, I did. It's in a different article. Hold on, let me pull it up. You break this down, and then I'll get the RJ Barrett. Oh, here it is for RJ Barrett. Actually, I don't have it. You go ahead.
That Julius Randle parlay would pay out 7-1.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I mean that's super specific. I think you're better playing them straight, but at 7-1, it's not a terrible bet.
We get to play the zigzag same game parlay in the next game.
RJ Barrett gone over his point prop total in 4 of his last 5 games. RJ Barrett is averaging 18.9 points per game during the playoffs. Pretty good for a guy that all you Knicks fans consider a bum, Tyler.
I mean, where's our guy Joey at? Is he still in the chat? I want to hear his thoughts on RJ Barrett. Yeah, we the people was right. Still waiting for Spread to pick a side. We went to RJ Barrett props now. Pick a side, Spread.
It's Miami or pass.
There you go.
Can you bet the Knicks here tonight? Can you really bet them?
That's why he didn't want to pick a side. He didn't want to pick a side.
Because I'm rooting for him. Because I want to root for the Knicks. I want Joey to come on the show right now. I want him to come on tomorrow. I want him to come on Friday. And let's be honest. As an NBA fan, who would I rather have in the Eastern Conference Finals? The New York Knicks. Give me that New York fandom, right? Miami's spoiled, right? They had that like ridiculous first team where LeBron James was the original Kevin Durant, where he just ran because, he couldn't do anything on his own. So he went to team up with other people that were better, right? So they had all that success. Now they get Jimmy Butler. I'd like the Knicks to win. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's the right side. It's really too bad, Tyler. How exciting.
Can we just talk about something else, too? Just because I want to touch on it. Like, we make this big deal about them being the 8th seed and how far they're going. But, like, when we look back on it, did they really push through much? Like, the Bucks were in shambles when they beat them. And our guy, Joey.
We're not downgrading the Bucks.
Yeah,
Joey, talk some sense into my co-host, please. Oh, he's muted.
We can't hear you. You're muted.
What the fuck? The Knicks have one bad game, and you guys want to jump off a cliff. Holy shit! You guys, right? You thought Spread's team was gonna win the whole thing after they played 2 games, right? Where are they right now? They're in Costa Rica playing with themselves.
Which one of Spread's teams?
His main team.
There's like 3 of them in Cancun.
The Kings. After the Kings played 2 games, everyone fucking's got a hard on. The Knicks play one bad game. Fucking worst team in the league. I don't know how they're here. Oh my God. Who's the only team left that doesn't have a top 15 player on their fucking team?
Yeah, it's impressive, but you can't win without that.
Yeah, okay. And if they win tonight, JC Zargo, then what? Then the Knicks are going to be minus 300 to win the fucking series if they win tonight. You guys are talking like they're dead man walking. One game. They win tonight, the whole series changes. I'm fucking getting red in here. Yeah, Philly knows. This guy's from Philly and says he's betting the Knicks money line. Let's go. Because he wants to play us next round. I don't blame you.
way to throw the under punch right to the liver at the end.
Yeah, I mean, are we kidding me?
Who's gonna take care of Butler?
Fucking my sister. Who gives a fuck? Somebody will lock. It's a team game. It's not one fucking player, right?
I'm just saying they're 2-0 in the games Butler's played.
Oh, wow. Great stat, JC. Thanks for fucking. We needed fucking. My sister's blind. She could have told you that. Come on. Give me something better than that.
You're saying one bad game, and I'm saying their 1-win came when he didn't play. It seems to be a bit of a correlation.
Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Julius Randle didn't play a game, too. So one of the games the Heat won, Randle didn't play.
We're doing that. Hey,
we ain't doing that shit.
Tyler, we're going to download the Stone Cold.
Pet all the dogs. The dogs.
We're going to download that Stone Cold. From now on, when Joey shows up, the glass is going to break.
Yeah.
Right.
My voice already gone, Pat. I've fucking been screaming the last 2 days.
Where's Mitchell Robinson, Joey? Disappointed him. Only 14 minutes in the last game. We need more Mitchell Robinson if we get the win, right?
Yeah, the problem with him has always been he always gets in early foul trouble. That's always been a problem in his fucking career. That's my favorite Nick, Mitch Robinson. Easy.
That's
the most underappreciated fucking Nick.
Too. They can't let that happen tonight.
No, if he goes off the floor, that's where they die.
Yeah, that's exactly what was the biggest problem I felt.
And that's when Jimmy Butler looks across the court and he goes, I could drive right in that guy's chest 3 times, and I bet you he has 2 fouls after three attempts at him. So
True.
And Daryl brought up Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we all know of all the major sports leagues in the United States that the NBA is the most entertainment-based one. I wouldn't be surprised if they give Mitch Rob a lot more leeway on the calls tonight. I don't think they're going to give him the early hook. I like over on his rebounding prop.
So you know what, Spread? Like when he was younger, before he had he doesn't really have a name, but before he had any credit, he used to get in foul trouble early in every fucking game.
Right.
And now they're like, the NBA and the refs are like, this guy's pretty good. You know, not call foul every time down the fucking court. So you're right. That's probably going to happen tonight. The NBA wants the game to be close.
Yeah.
Fucking
and
let them play.
They want 2-2. This is a great series.
Yeah, they want 2-2 going back to New York. Oh!
Yeah.
What are the live odds on the series right now?
Good question.
I
have the New York Knicks at plus 232 to win the series.
Plus 232. What's their money line in the game tonight?
Plus 156.
So if you think they win tonight, bet them in the fucking to win the series.
I like that.
That's the sharp way to do it. If you think they win tonight, bet them to win the series, because if they fucking win tonight, you could get on the other end probably plus 200 on the other side, and guess what? You're making a unit no matter what.
Joey, while we have you here, do you have any thoughts on the Warriors and the Lakers? Will that one be 2-2 heading back to San Francisco?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm fucking rooting on the Lakers, not gonna lie. As I told you when I came on here 2 weeks ago, I bet the Lakers to win the whole fucking thing.
Add another one to the
number
list.
4,000 plus 4,000, like before they were in the playoffs, and then I bet them right before the playoffs. So I'm fucking riding that.
Spread thought he was getting some help on it.
I don't think anyone's rooting for the Warriors on the whole show, the whole week.
I probably like the Warriors better than Lakers, but money talks, you know?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Damn right, money talks.
Joe, you like the over then for the Knicks game tonight?
No, I'm not fucking picking over under that. I would just be shooting a dart, and I don't want to do that.
All right. Fair
All
enough.
right, you guys are the fucking pros. You guys tell me to pick under over. I'm just rooting for the fucking Knicks. I'm probably not even going to bet on the game. I'm just rooting as a fucking fan on the Knicks. I got 3 baseball plays. Those I bet on.
You're coming in this hot.
Is there
You're
a
this
third one
passionate
up?
and sure about this? You're not going to throw a little play on that money line?
I'm smart with my money, okay? I'm not fucking betting on the Knicks. I will be as passionate, more passionate if I have money or not. So if they lose, it's a double loss. If they lose, I'm heartbroken because they lost and I lost money.
That's the worst.
Thanks for letting me know about this third sheet play, right? And if you want access to that spreadsheet, head on over runpuresports.com. Not only will we get access to the NBA playbook, but you'll get all of Joey Works Major League Baseball plays. Joey, how many units I see Tyler logging on right now too to make the play? Joey, how many units are you up so
I
far?
love too locking that in right now.
Yeah, I already bet 2 UFC fucking. It's Monday. I already bet 2 UFC plays for Saturday because I'm so fucking locked in.
Joey, what's the unit count so far that people have had tailing you here on these Major League Baseball picks?
I'm up 21 units since fucking it started. What, the last week in March, like March 30th, the season started. So it's been a month and a week, and I'm up 20 fucking one units. I mean, I don't know what else you guys want. My blood, like.
We'll take
Joey,
that.
do those UFC lines, do they move a lot? Is it smart to get those locked in early?
They likely will move. That's why I got in early, especially the underdog. I expect that probably to be moved to like plus 120-ish. UFC, once UFC lines come out, they move the most out of probably a lot of sports because it's one-on-one,
Yeah, for sure.
The market can move it real fast.
Bet online's down right now. We can't do any price shopping.
This guy,
so we're
Robert,
doing
the
it
Heat are the team of destiny? What the fuck does that mean, buddy? What does that mean? You had a dream about him last night? You woke up with a heart on? What the fuck does that mean?
Did somebody die we don't know about?
Yeah, Matt Brown, baby. I'll give it to you right now. I took Matt Brown money line, Jason. Plus 175, baby. Matt Brown, immortal. Guess what? Even if he loses, he will continue to move forward the whole fucking fight.
All right, Joey. We love the energy. We love the appearance today. But one more time, let them know about everything going on at runpuresports.com and give them that promo code because I know right now, the 4 people on the screen, you have to be the most popular amongst the
he's odds-on favorite, the most popular. He's like a
we come in here like I pout whenever my
right
teams lose, right? Tyler just gives winners, right? I mean, you bring the fire.
Yeah. Work 15, WERK 15. It's not that hard to fucking remember. All right. I'm up 21 units. These guys are up, what they say, 40 units on the fucking NBA rundown shit. I mean, I don't know what else. Fucking, we got other guys. We got obviously Zargo, however the fuck you say it, killing it in NHL. I'm not lying. The guy's up 10 units in NHL alone. So, and then we got Big T, fucking AP, man, Goins throwing shit out. Sign up now. Run Pure Bets, runpuresports.com, work 15, best in the business.
Thank you, Joey. We'll be looking forward to seeing you tomorrow after the Knicks win tonight.
Yeah, I'm flying tomorrow. I'm hanging out with fucking JT to Atlanta. I'm going to Braves Red Sox game. We're rocking my Braves hat tomorrow. Hanging with JT.
How many more ballparks do you got them all knocked off the list?
Yeah, we're fucking moving. I'm going right to Alabama the day after too. I'm just stopping in Atlanta to go to the game. No joke.
Nothing wrong with that.
Guys, chop on.
Let's go.
All right, Joey. Great to see you, man. Thanks for bringing the energy.
Peace and love. Go Knicks!
I was half tempted to wrap up the show after that promo at the end.
I know.
I mean, I don't really want to talk about the next game. I don't care.
JC just hucked that tomahawk at somebody behind the camera, so I feel bad for whoever got hit with that thing. Yeah, it flew away. It's not in his hands anymore.
All right. Well, I guess we have to talk about the next game, Tyler. You should go ahead and take it away.
Yeah. I'm gonna cheer you up a little bit, spread. AD is not showing up tonight because he's done this zigzag theory all playoffs. If you go pull up his playoff log, it's a 30-point and 14 rebound game, 5 blocks. And the next game's 11 points, 9 rebounds, 1 block. And it just alternates every game. Last game, he dominated. I don't think he shows up again tonight. So I was talking about that zigzag same game parlay. Just give me all AD's unders. Parlay them together and give me the Warriors money line in their spread because they know going back home down 3-1 would just be devastating. Even though they probably pick up that next one on their home floor, make it 3-2, you're fighting with your back against the wall the rest of the series. I think they win tonight, make it 2-2. So if I had to pick a side in this one, I would be on the Warriors. I'm not playing the side, though. I'll probably be on the under because I think we're going to get a lot more defense here. They'll slow the game down a bit, and the Warriors are going to have to slow down this Lakers team. So give me the under.
All right. You like the under. JC, what do you like here?
And I'm on the Warriors. You know, there's no way this
Yes.
series is going
Yes.
There's no way this series is going back to San Francisco with them trailing 3-1. I said it on Saturday. I said they're going to split the two in LA. I figured LA would take their first one. They did. So no doubt I'm riding with Golden State. I do like to take the 3 points, though, because if LA does win, it's going to be a really tight game. They'll probably only win by a bucket should the Lakers win. So normally when the spread's that small, I grab the money line. But I say just go ahead, take the 3 points, take a little insurance. No real interest on the total here, though.
JC, I don't know if you've seen, but it's an Instagram thing that like SportsCenter puts out. There's a dog that stands at the set of steps, and they put the two baskets at the bottom. They put the team logos on them.
Yeah.
He's perfect through this series. He's got every game right.
Wow.
Well, tonight would be Spread's wet dream on how this goes. The Lakers win tonight. This is how this would play out for if this dog's right. They go up 3-1 and proceed to blow a 3-1 lead, and the Warriors win it in Game 7. I'd go into hiding. He'd need a new co-host.
Dude, you're gonna be the one who needs a new co-host if this keeps turning out this way.
You'll be all right.
It's been an absolute nightmare.
You got to celebrate the Bucks won, the Warriors won, your 2-3 favorite teams won the last 2 years. You could take a Lakers championship in your face.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No.
We'll be a crybaby about it.
I will be a crybaby. I will. Warriors Lakers showdown. What are we doing here?
Steph. It's got to be Steph.
All right. Can we get the other players here? I had the first one pulled up. Same thing, right? I mean, like a lot of people. Well, I'll bet you captain's going to be more evenly distributed in this game. What did you think? I mean, Jimmy Butler seems like it's the obvious choice in the Miami game. In this game, I would say, go ahead, please.
Yeah, it's a Klay Thompson game. I don't know what it is. I woke up. I was looking at the numbers. The Lakers have done a tremendous job of shutting down the Splash Brothers this series, but I don't know. This just smells like a Klay Thompson game. So
I'm pulling it up right now so I can get.
I'm taking his threes, and I think he's probably a strong candidate for captain in DFS.
All right, and that's going to save you some money. These prices are coming up for me right now. So if you go from Klay to Steph, that saves you $3,900. Tyler, who are we looking for value in this game?
Yeah, if I was looking for value, I mean, Russell looked good in his last game. I'd probably go back to him. Hachimura is probably the best.
He's not really value anymore at $11K.
Yeah, that's definitely not value. Then Hachimura off.
8.76 normal.
Hachimura off the bench, probably the best bench player on either side of the ball right now. So I'd say him.
Maybe a little Moses Moody action at 2,600 is going to allow you to spend up to get those studs. Tyler, do you want any of the Lakers studs in your lineup?
If any, it would be LeBron. I think AD has a slower game tonight.
Okay. Was Lonnie Walker run a fluke? Do you think Lonnie Walker will see some minutes tonight, guys?
Nah, I'm not banking on any Lonnie Walker minutes.
Mason says, if you captain Curry tonight, you might as well message DK and just tell him to take the money out of your account. It's a funny comment. I don't know if I agree.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's the numbers would certainly indicate that, but I mean, it's Steph Curry. He's always liable to pop off 10 threes.
Yeah, he's never performed well against the Lakers in Los Angeles, though.
Oh.
I mean, this has been a trend for him. So, all right. Anything else on this game, Tyler? Do you have any props?
The only thing I'd play would be the AD unders, and then I don't hate taking a Steph assist prop here. because they've seemed to put the
you
ball
ain't
more.
kidding.
They've seemed to put the ball more
Sorry, go
in
ahead.
Steph's hands, and he's been the facilitator that pick and roll instead of being the off-ball guy. So I don't mind taking his assist here.
What did you find when you looked up those Steph Curry's numbers to go ahead and
These are
verify?
insane. So he averages, I mean, his career, so dating back to 2009, he's averaged only 21, 7, and 5 in LA, and only once has he had more than 5 threes.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So he's probably got some badass side chick down in LA just keeping him up all night. I mean, it's just, but I don't know. Does he play okay against the Clippers? I don't know.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, look that one up. Let's see if it's a Los Angeles thing or if it's the actual team thing.
Similar numbers: 25, 6, and 5.
Well, it's an extra 5 points per game.
Yeah, slightly better. Yeah, his 3-pointers higher number. Nothing
it's a
crazy.
Lakers
Like he
thing.
still never reached double digits in the Staples Center, but he has quite a few, like 7, 8, 9 total games.
Clyde, what are you on in the chat? Ask the chat. You're not going to get one here. JC,
Clyde,
what
man,
other props do you have for this game?
About the only beneficial thing is there ain't nothing out here, so we got some pretty clean air. So maybe ask the California kid. Because
I
know
need
his
one,
air
but
is
I don't
pretty
have
hard.
one. Yeah, I need one, but I don't have one. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably need one once these wildfires start up. Although, to be fair, we've been getting a 10 rain, JC, so it might be a better year for us than usual out here. Anything more on this game or tonight's slate before we move into best bets?
No, that's it for me. Pretty cut and dry tonight.
All right, Tyler, best bet for you, side, total, or prop?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the under in that first game. Give me the under in the Knicks Heat game. I just think it's an ugly game. Our guy Scott Foster is reffing that game tonight. I'm glad he's in the chat.
Foster's in LA.
But he's reffing the other game tonight. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Not the game we're betting on, not the Heat Knicks under. But he will be in that Lakers game reffing that game. Our guy JC can drop a notable trend there. I'm probably sure it's on the home team side for Scott Foster, but I'm going to ride with that under in the Knicks game.
JC, I know we're supposed to do best bets, but Tyler put to task. Oh, did he freeze up? Oh, there he is. Do you have the Scott Foster numbers as our resident ref trend guru?
I'm pulling them up.
All right, you're pulling.
All right,
them
spread
up.
your best bet.
Jalen Brunson over 5.5 assists. I already gave the reasons why. I think he's going to have a huge game tonight, dishing the ball to his teammates.
Our guy Phil is trying to get the inside track. What side you on, Scott?
What do you think, JC? Did you find it for us?
You can give your best bet while you're working on.
Here we go.
JC.
Home teams are 38. Yeah. Home teams are 38-20 at the spread when Scott Foster is the crew chief. Over under 37-21, and no trends on fouls. Fouls are pretty consistent across league.
Tyler, we didn't talk about that total 227.
I leaned under.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I had was a lean under on that one. He even said it. He's on the home team tonight. Spread, how's that make you feel?
Disgusting. It's disgusting.
I hope, it'd be even funnier, if just some odd reason this was actually him. I know it's not, but if it was, he's just like, hey, I'm on the home team tonight. We just watch him shoot 40.
Bro, the Lakers are about to ruin my birthday tonight. This is so terrible.
It is Spread's birthday. Happy birthday. to our
It's
guy,
Spread's
Spread.
birthday?
Yeah, the most jacked 47-year-old you know.
You're not going to tell us at the end of the show?
No, because then we would have been nice to him the whole show, and it would have ruined the whole flow of it. So we had to be mean to him the whole
Yeah, I mean, the people don't come in to see you guys be nice to me, right? So yeah, great show today. Joey Work brought the fire. JC Zargo, always great to have you on the show, but we need your best bet.
Thank you. I thought you were about to just roll on out.
No way.
I'm taking Julius Randle over. Oh, I need to fix that in my parlay. Disregard Discord. I need to repost that. Julius Randle over 9.5 rebounds. he struggled on the points and the assists, but he can get those rebounds. That's paying out even money. So easy play there. Julius Randle over 9.5 rebounds.
I wrote thanks, guys, especially Clyde, until I read the second chat. Then never mind. I undo my thanks to you, Clyde. There we have it. All right. So now it's time. Oh, I would love for that. A little Marilyn Monroe action here. JC, I'm going to be quiet. Wait, I didn't do this.
I didn't do it either. I think he just turned his internet off. I think he just left.
Do you want to do the words of wisdom, Tyler, or do you think he'll be back with us?
And we'll give him a couple seconds, see if he makes it back in time. I'm not sure he's coming back, Spread. I think he's gone.
Can you believe Clyde here getting